Good morning, Scorpios. It's a brand new week. It's Monday. It's Monday. How was your weekend? I hope you guys did something fun, relaxing, just spend time with those you love. You know, all the good stuff, all that soul feeding kind of good stuff. I hope it was no drama. Oh, I hope you had a drama-free weekend. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are Scorpio, know a Scorpio, feel like being a Scorpio, well, I am just glad you're here, Scorpio. I am. What is going on? What's the present energy? We're going to do a 10-card Celtic spread with this fabulous deck. That's right, it's back, people. Tarot of the Mystical Moments. And why wouldn't it be? It's a fantastic deck. So let's find out what's going on with the Scorpios. I did Aries, Capricorn, and Gemini, and I'll tell you, all the readings were connected. That is why you should always watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, because you just get a clear picture of your sign. You really do. So let's see if this is a continuation. I feel like to be continued, or do we have some new messages? Do we have some new messages, Spirit, for Scorpios? Present energy. What's going on with my Scorpios? Present energy. What is it? Ooh, Two of Swords. Yep, I believe Capricorn had it started out with that too. Two of Swords, making a decision. Most importantly, it's not just making a decision. I can't even talk. It's being in the in-between. You're not there, but you're not where you want to be, but you're okay with it. It's meditation. It's just the in-between and being happy with it. What's challenging this peace, this place of peace for you? What's challenging it? What is it? The Moon. A bit sadness, not seeing where you're going. That's a beautiful Moon card, really. I love it. I do like it. The Two of Swords and the Moon. I feel like, I mean, it's so hard to, you know, I should wait to clarify this, but yeah, just feeling a bit sadness. Maybe you're in deep thought of, you know, where you're going, what didn't work out. You know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? What is it for my Scorpios? It is the King of Pentacles reversed. Taurus energy. Again, I feel like this is an investment that didn't pan out in a relationship. Could be job. It definitely could be job, but I feel like a lost investment. Something you saw long term with that didn't pan out. What's the past energy here for Scorpios? What's the past energy for you guys? Page of Wands. Again, I said that. Page of Wands, something you passionately wanted, but for some reason you're in the Two Swords about it, making a decision. What's on your mind, Scorpio? What is on that watery mind of yours? What is it? Ooh, King of Pentacles. Is this not fascinating? In this deck, it's male and female for kings and emperors. You got both King of Pentacles in this deck, male and female. Ooh, I'm not going to say a divorce or a long-term breakup. Maybe there's a fight. Maybe for whatever reason, that is something else. We got the male and female, which also shows me if this is a relationship, you and this other person are very strong. You're both like alphas. You're both take charge. You both probably make good money. You both make decisions, you know, and maybe butt heads a lot with it because it's both reversed. You're both seeing. It's like maybe you both want to walk away from the situation in the Moon. Both sad about it. It's mirroring. You're literally mirroring each other. What is in the near future for you guys? What's the near future for Scorpio? What is the near future here for you guys? The High Priestess. Yeah. It's going to be, it's like, if this was kept secret, it's going to be out in the open. Whatever this was, whatever's making you sad, whatever you can't see, and you're in the dark about, it's going to be revealed in the near future. How do you see yourselves at this time, Scorpio? How do the Scorpios see themselves? How do they see themselves? Well, that's good. Eight of Swords reversed. You're coming out of that mental torture. The Eight of Swords, when it's upright, is being up in your own head. She's in a cage, and the cage isn't even closed, and she's got wings to fly out of there at any time. She's keeping herself in that cage. When it's like this, it's like you realize you were the only one keeping yourself trapped. And you made that choice. How you see yourself is making that choice to come out of this stress, to come out of this mental torture. Whatever this imbalance was, two King of Pentacles, male and female, This could even be this, if this is in a relationship, this could even be the same aspect. This could be two aspects of you, your masculine energy and your feminine energy. And the feminine energy is what we use to create. We need that energy. That's like the Ace of Cups, where we begin new things, that, where our heart is. The masculine energy is putting up strong boundaries to protect us, so we don't get the five of swords and the 7 of swords kind of people coming at us. Those drama-filled energies. But there's an imbalance here. That's if we're not dealing with anybody but you. But I do feel like this is a relationship. I do. What is the energy coming towards you that you don't see coming? What's the energy coming towards you guys to influence this? What is it? The Lover's reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely a breakup of a soulmate. Definitely a soulmate. I mean, the 2 kings, the male and female, and the Lover's reverse. This is a breakup. But some soulmates are not meant to last forever, guys. It's only meant to put us on a better path. And believe it or not, I think this person did put you on a better path. And now that path is no more. You hit a dead end. There was a sign dead end. So you can either go right or you can go left. You can't go back and you can't go forward on this. So you have to make that decision. You can't see clearly where you're going, but you got to make that decision. And soon it will be revealed. But also the High Priestess reverse in the near future is the universe is trying to send you signs and symbols. It could be in music, it could be in dreams, it could be in tarot readings, but I think instinctually you know where you need to go. And ironically, going back to this moon, the moon in Latin is Luna, and Luna is for lunatic. If we are not listening to our instincts, we are not connected to our higher self, right? With the Lover's reverse, this is you not being connected to your higher self. And when you're not connected to your higher self, that's where depression and madness lies, the lunacy, right? So you got to be connected to your higher self to have a life of balance. The 2 of Pentacles, or 2 of Swords. I feel like 2 of Pentacles. These cards are unbalanced. But you realizing it is pulling you out. You're in the 8 of Swords. I like that. This is good news. What's in your emotions? Scorpio, what's in your emotions at this time? My head just started hurting really bad. Wow, on my left side. That came out of nowhere. Some of you have a headache. What's going on? What's in your emotions, Scorpio? The King of Swords. Clarity, boundaries. I feel like here you had no boundaries. Whoever you were dealing with, I feel like they overran you. They made the decisions. You were in the 2 of Swords in between and they kept you in the dark. Maybe they hid money from you too with the Pentacles reversed. And you trusted them. You simply trusted them. And that's not negative. There's nothing wrong with that. You are a water sign. You're deep in your emotions. You're the King of Cups, Scorpio. But here we have another king that shows up, the King of Swords. Now you need to get some strong boundaries. The King of Swords is having an eye on where you want to go. You know where you want to go. You're very clear on it, but you need to have the strong boundaries in your life to obtain it. And your emotions, I feel like you realize this. What's the outcome in this reading for Scorpio? What's the outcome? What is the outcome? I love it. The 6 of Wands. There you are. The 6, or that's not you. God, that's Leo energy. That's the second time I did that today. That's Leo energy, but the 6 of Wands. That's victory. That's living life out loud. That's living life in the open. That's following your heart. That's being on your higher path. That is really nice. Okay, we're going to clarify with the Golden Tarot. Tell me, for Scorpio, what is this Moon and 2 of Swords about? For the Scorpios, what is this Moon and 2 of Swords about? What is this about? Tell me about the Moon and the 2 of Swords for Scorpio. What is this about? The Moon and 2 of Swords for my Scorpios. What is this? 2 of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I said that it's about imbalance. 2 of Pentacles reverse is when life is too rigid. You can't see the happiness anymore. You can't see the lighter side of life, and you kind of start dropping. You're becoming imbalanced. That's when you give too much to one aspect of your life and not enough of another. And usually the other is you. is your soul, is what, you know, where you really need to do the investment. You're probably investing in this situation too much. And it just came to an end. I mean, I'm not saying they're evil or you're evil. There's no evil here. It's just sometimes things don't work out. It's because you took whatever you needed to take from it. At the time you needed it and you just no longer need it. It's like you outgrew it. You outgrew it. Tell me about the King of Pentacles reverse for the reason for the reading. I feel like you outgrew this person, Scorpio. Yeah, Nine of Wands reverse. It's just like this Nine of Wands reverse is fear. And maybe you were dealing with someone who acted out of fear base. It's like with the King of Pentacles reverse and the Nine of Wands reverse, it's like it's out of, what's that word? It's like a Five of Pentacles. I feel like it's out of a card of lack. They make decisions out of, I can't think of that word. Jeez Louise. They make decisions out of not having enough, and it's like a selfish kind of energy, and it's, you know, they hoard their pennies. And a lot of times when we have a strong reign on relationships or on money, we can't allow new things to come in, including money. So the way we view money and the way we handle money and the way we think of money is scarcity. That's the word. And when you operate out of a mindset of scarcity, you actually literally cut off the flow coming in. That is like a lot of people who have money problems, is the way they even think about money, is their stranglehold of it. And whoever you were dealing with was a fear-based individual. And the way they operated with money is selfish. And so they probably really didn't even have it. And then therefore they don't feel like they ever measure up to other people. And they have self-esteem issues. And yeah, this is a person who doesn't go after what they want with the Nine of Wands. Meanwhile, they look at other people who go after what they want and they look at them as lucky rather than making, taking that chance. This is a person who doesn't take chances. The reason for the reading, I feel like this is who you've been dealing with. What's this Page of Wands in the past? Tell me about the Page of Wands for Scorpio in the past. The Queen of Swords. And also, I feel like this person didn't let you in. This is passion. I feel like this was you in this. I do feel like you are the Page of Wands. You saw this person as a king. You saw this person's having their life together. And some of you could have even ended up marrying this person or gotten into a long-term relationship. And with the Queen of Swords, they don't really let people in. They're not mean. Well, they can be mean if you cross them. They're not emotional. They're emotionally a bit closed off, but they just have very strong boundaries around their heart. They really do. And I feel like the Page of Wands, you tried and tried and tried to break that boundary, but you never really could in the end. On your mind is the King of Pentacles reversed, the female version, the female card. What is that about? Before I even clarify, I feel like this is definitely you. If you are a female or a male watching this, either way, dealing with a person, you know, it's kind of like when you're around somebody for so long, it's kind of like even your pet, how you guys adopt the same kind of personality. I feel like before you were all open and passionate and like anything's possible. Then you get with this kind of negative, heavy energy and it kind of weighed on your soul. And it just brought you into this emotional neutral, Two of Swords, meditative, like the moon. Like I feel like, be careful what you wish for. I feel like you got it and it's just like, oh crap, how do I get out of this? Because this is not working. This is definitely not working anymore. Tell me about the King of Pentacles reverse on the top and Scorpio's mind. Yeah, the Lovers. I feel like this is you. And the Two of Swords though, I feel like you were in this connection. You were in this connection, but this is you wanting to be connected to even your higher self. The Lovers. Give me another card on that. Another card. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed is waste of time. Simple as that. You feel like you wasted your time on this connection. There's no long-term investment because this person just invests in themselves. They are only worried about their money. They're only worried about their selfish, they don't take care of anybody else but themselves. When you were trying to take care of them, and that puts you in a place of imbalance. And you realize there was a lot of time you feel like you wasted. I want to say that there's really no waste of time. You probably learned some tough lessons and you learned a lot about yourself. So is that waste of time? Not really. As long as you realize now is the time to pick a different path. High Priestess reversed. What is this? What's going to be revealed in the near future? What is this about? The High Priestess reversed in the near future. Yeah, Ace of Cups reversed. If you're keeping this to yourself, either way, it's just on the High Priestess reverse, it's just, this is no longer, if this is kind of like a relationship that's come to an end, but you just, nobody's really made that decision to walk away, I feel like it will be in the future. It will be. But the Ace of Cups reverse is just no longer giving to it, no longer energetically. It's a withdrawal. It's withdrawing your love. It's withdrawing your energy from this. It's, yeah. And Page of Pentacles. It's, yeah, this, I also feel like some of you, if this is a long-term marriage for some of you, you feel like there's a sunk cost. I got sunk cost on this card. Sunk cost is a meaning when you put so much time with the Seven of Pentacles, you put years into a situation and you realize, well, I might as well just stay in it because maybe it'll get better. But then what if I put 7 years into this or 10 years? Well, what was that for? You know, yeah, it's just like I might as well stay in it. But Ace of Cups reverse, you realize your heart is not here anymore. Your mind is not even here anymore. The Two of Swords, you're like in your own head. But the Page of Pentacles reverses, the investment is just no longer here. There's nothing that can grow here. It's like trying to water dirt. You know, this isn't a case of, is the grass really green on the other side? The other side has grass. I don't feel like you even have grass anymore. I feel like it's been trampled and dug up and it's just dirt. It's just dirt. It's time to now grow. You either can grow something new in this place, if you can. Maybe you guys are still trying to find a way, or it's time to just move locations. It might be time to literally, you know, because you're not growing anything in that garden for you anymore. There's nothing there to learn. You've taken all the nutrients from that soil. So yeah, it's, I'll just keep going. Because I can just keep going on that Page of Pentacles reverse and you guys are going to be like, blah, blah, blah. Let's go, lady. I got things to do. Eight of Swords reversed here. How you see yourselves. Eight of Swords reversed. What is this about? What is the Eight of Swords reversed about? Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed. I love that. You have an 8 and a 9 of Swords reversed. You are letting this go. If this at some point you were in your head about this and you were stressed about it, you're not anymore. You know this decision is the right one for you. What's this Lovers reversed? Energy coming towards you. What's this Lovers reversed about? Seven of Cups. You know you have options. After this, you do have the options. Maybe this person kept you as an option or you felt like an option. That's not implying that they had other people. They could have had other people, but I really feel like this person's very money focused and very job or just self-focused. You were competing with the energy of themselves and you never could get their attention. But the Seven of Cups could be their friends, their fun times, their sports, their whatever. And it's just like, where am I in their life? That's the Lovers reversed. You just realize that you weren't an Ace of Cups in this person's life, right? You don't want to be one of 7 cups. You want to be their only cup. And that's what you realize with this Page of Pentacles. You're never going to be this person's only cup. So in your emotions is the King of Swords, and you taking that sword out and cutting out what's no longer needed. Tell me about this King of Swords for Scorpio. What's this King of Swords about in their emotions? Yeah, Three of Wands. You're manifesting. You already manifested. You picked a new path. It's just waiting for the right time. Waiting for your ships to come in. Literally, some of you might be waiting to move. Waiting to change locations. Waiting to change jobs. But it's waiting. It's just waiting. You pick that path. It's just trying to find the right time. Tell me about the Six of Swords or Six of Wands in the outcome here. What's the Six of Wands about? It's victory. I love it. I love it. What's the Six of Wands about? Yeah, Empress reverse. Because this situation, there was no victory. This situation, I felt, was so imbalanced, it left you feeling lackluster. That's the word I got on this card, lackluster. When this card pops up, reverse, it's so, remember who you are. You really are an Empress. You really do have it all. It doesn't matter if you have 5 pennies or 5,000 pennies or 5 billion pennies. You have to realize what you have and be appreciative of what you have. And you have to feed your soul. This is about remembering all your qualities, remembering who you really are. And this is about, it's time to nurture yourself, nurture those gifts, nurture that happiness within you. And the Six of Wands is, it's like once you nurture yourself, I just want to say for some of you, and probably maybe for all of you, once you nurture yourself and get yourself place of balance again, the Six of Wands is that celebrity. It's like, I'm not saying all of you are going to become a celebrity, but it's that feeling when you're really feeling your environment and you're feeling who you are, when you just look good and you're dressing better and you're smiling more, that is super magnetic. That is the energy coming towards you in the outcome. That's who you are going to become. You're going to literally become magnetic. And that's happiness. That is truly living from your heart space in the Ace of Cups. You're not living in your heart space in this. If you realize it or not, this is heavy. This is heavy and this is really light. This is dropping the baggage and no longer carrying other people's burdens. And once you find out what makes you happy, I think you're going to stay on that path. And the more you're on that path, you're just going to invest more into yourself. Invest maybe into your education, invest into eating healthier, exercising. But either way, you're going to be literally magnetic. And that is the place to attract from. You don't want to attract from a Page of Swords reverse. That's this. I feel like this is tied to this. This is the Empress reverse and the Page of Swords reverse. This isn't a hostile energy. It's just hostile. It's very paranoid. It's, why are you looking at me like that? Well, what do you really mean when you ask me if I wanted coffee? It's just like you feel like you can't do anything right. And if you were an Empress reverse, what you're trying to get into is that Six of Wands reverse, that victory. Yeah, and you have to release. The Four of Pentacles reverse is release this past. Release this burden. This is not your energy. If you feel depressed with this Moon card, this may not even be your depression. It's probably situational because you're in a situation that no longer serves you and you're making yourself stay in it. But it's also, I think especially if you're empathetic and not empathetic, it could be that too, but when you're highly intuitive, and if you're watching tarot, you probably are, you're actually absorbing other people's energies, and you have to release from these people these heavy kind of energies. And when you do, that's when the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles come in, right? More sixes is dynamic. This is happiness. This is, I can't stress this enough. You're gonna be magnetic. You're gonna feel like anything is possible, because you know what, Scorpio, anything is really possible. But I feel like whoever you've been with, this is the person who feels like nothing is possible. Nothing is possible unless you work 18 hours a day and you hate your life. That is how you can save $3 a week. It's very rigid. This is very, very rigid. This is, you want to break away from this with the King of Swords. You just want to break away from it in your emotions and blaze your own path. And go to new heights, like the Six of Wands. If you guys see it, let me move this over. The Six of Wands, she's on a hummingbird with a flower. It's just like you want to go to new places. You want to reach new heights. You just want to live your life. You want to live your life. Okay, Scorpios, that is what I have for you this week. I hope you guys have a very splendid week, and I will see you next week. Take care.